I'm actually starting to dislike you, look.
I dislike Tom. I'm not going to lie. I don't like Tom. Because all he ever wants to bang on about is
Thierry
fucking
Henry.
Henry.
All right, Inside the White Lines, episode 8, back for another one. Head of the Champions League conclusion. We're going to try and give our best combined 11. Let's kick it off straight away. Jump straight in. Goalkeepers.
Straight up, I was biased.
Shevchenko.
You wanker.
Chelsea legends.
Casillas,
I went Peter Cech in it. Saved a pen. Denied Robin. All-round legend.
Did his job. Well done. Shouldn't be the best ever.
Yeah, Casillas for me.
Gosh.
Yeah, I mean, I'll put Manuel Neuer because he's still playing. And he's got
put
better
Neuer
goals.
above Casillas, but...
Yep.
So it's 2-2.
Now we're split down the middle.
No, we're not.
Right,
Because because I went check and it's majority in it. You got to go with the majority, otherwise we'll be here till the next
Best goals for game ratio is actually Victor Valdez, but there you go.
Oh, mate, but he was pony.
Man United flop.
He played like 120 less games than Casillas.
And he was always the weak spot of that like invincible Barca team.
United flop.
Was he?
I will agree with Casillas.
I'll go with Casillas. Yeah, we've got to just go with majority.
All right. Left back or right back?
We'll start with left back.
I don't know. You tell us, mate.
Ashley Cole, left back.
I said Ashley Cole as well.
Roberto Carlos for me. Just the greatest left back ever.
I could have been biased.
All right, fuck it. Do you know what? I don't like Ashley Cole. I'm changing. I'm going with Roberto Carlos, 100%.
Well, you kind of messed it up now because I was going to be that. I wasn't biased, and I should have been.
So
and
who did you say?
I said Marcelo, but seeing as Tom said Ashley Cole, I'm going to say Ashley Cole because I want to get a Chelsea player in there, and Ashley Cole was.
And he's English.
And he's English, so yeah, fuck it. Ashley Cole.
I won't argue with Ashley Cole, but I think.
All right, Ashley Cole.
Ashley Cole.
Roberto Carlos
right back.
Philip Lahm.
I've got Philip Lahm.
Yeah, or Danny Alves, one or two.
Philip Lahm.
Oh, listen,
celebrated, but Philip Lahm's easy.
Yeah.
I think Philip Lahm was a better defender.
He's only won
one Champions League, though. Yeah.
He's lost a few.
Gary Neville's actually won it more times.
Danny Alves has won it.
Do you not find it weird that Gary Neville's in no talks for the greatest right back? Really?
No, he is. He's got to be.
He would be in yours. But really and truly, whoever goes, oh, yeah, Gary Neville. No one ever bangs on about him.
You honestly don't think Gary Neville is one of the best right backs of all time, no? I do.
He was a very good right back in one of the best teams in a long while. I don't think he's one of the best right backs. He was no frills right back, hard worker, a great player. But, I mean, he weren't exactly the build of Trent, do you know what I mean? He weren't exactly sick with a ball at his feet or sick whips or anything like that. He was just in a very good team for me.
He was very does what it says on the tin.
Yeah, exactly.
There's nothing wrong with players like that, though.
No, there isn't. He was a great right back.
For me, he's one of the best right backs of all time. I don't know if you agree. I think he is.
But he's not a Premier League team. Then
he's
once you go to Champions League, you go to like that next level, and that's probably what's going to sell him short.
Yeah, I hear that. Centre backs.
He was up there for me as well.
Who? Sorry.
Zanetti.
All right. Centre backs.
No discussion there then.
Who have we got at left back then?
Ashley Cole.
Ashley Cole.
Yeah. I just want to say quickly for centre backs, I can't believe they put Jamie Carragher in there. He's the most ridiculous call.
Ever. That is
as an option, bro.
Shocking.
Get out of here, mate.
That is the most rascal shout I've ever heard. That is, that's not on. I've gone for my first centre back. I've got Ramos.
Yeah.
Ramos.
No, I'm not having that. For me, it's the two Italian league legends, Maldini, Nesta. For me,
I've got Ramos.
At the back.
Ramos, Maldini for me.
I've got Maldini, Rio Ferdinand.
I could argue Rio. I'm not having Ramos as the best centre back in the Champions League.
No, mate. Ramos is passion.
How?
He done it in the final.
What has he not won?
Take penalties and kick.
What do you mean? The Madrid goal. The header. Yes.
When they was
that's
1-0 down.
I'm sorry, he scored a header.
When they was 1-0 down in the final.
And then he's won a ton of them. Ramos is in.
Well, look, we agreed on. No, wait, we agreed on Maldini.
Ramos has won 4 Champions League finals.
Yeah.
And who was the others that we all had? I had Ferdinand. You had Nesta. Who did you have?
I don't even know how these people were in the same
conversation.
Alessandro Nesta, bruv. Did you start watching football in 2015?
Yes,
When
Nesta.
Nesta,
My
bruv.
second one was Poyle.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
Puel.
no.
I can have that. I like Puel.
I got Ramos and
I'd
Poyle,
have,
to be
I'd have
honest.
Ramos over Poyle.
I'd have Nesta above Poyle.
Yeah, I'd have Nesta above Poyle as well.
So are we going
Yeah,
to
I
agree
did.
that it's
And
Ramos
I'll
and
have
Nesta?
Ferdinand above Poyle.
No, it's Maldini and someone. So it's either going to be Maldini and Nesta or Maldini and Ramos. That's what it's down to.
What? Ferdinand don't get no love for Ferdinand.
I would put. I'd rather have
The
Ferdinand
budget
in
John
there
Terry
than,
now,
than
mate,
Ramos.
so-
I'm not going
As
to
a
lie to you.
United fan, I'm not going to knock Ferdinand. I'm sure he was present the night John Terry fell over.
President Frank Lampard won past him and scored.
Shame he didn't win. I'll have Ferdinand, but for me, I'm saying Ramos. I think Ramos has to.
I think it's
get a
Ramos.
shout.
It has to be
I'm not
Ramos.
having
I can't
Ramos.
take
I'm not
away
having
that.
Ramos. Tom, are you going Ramos or Nesta? What are you having?
I'd have Nesta above Ramos.
There we go.
Yeah, Ramos.
Wow, you got mad. All right, so we're gonna have who is it? We got Casillas in goal,
Yeah.
Philip Lam, Nesta, Ferdinand,
No, it's Maldini.
Nesta
third.
Maldini.
It's Nesta Maldini.
Nesta Maldini.
Carlos,
Nesta
right?
Maldini.
Or Ashley Cole.
Ashley Cole. Fuck me, that's a great defence though.
Yeah, great
ridiculous.
defence.
Ridiculous.
I still argue that Ferdinand could be in there, but if I'm outvoted, then I'm outvoted.
I don't see how
That's
you.
what I mean. I
can't
don't
give
think you
Ramos
man
any
watch Champions
credit.
League football as well. No one. I put Zanetti in there, and I was like, Netti's
I don't
like
see how
an
you do when
absolute
you
walking legend.
don't appreciate
Yeah,
Ramos.
and he was amazingly great for that Mourinho team, weren't he?
Ramos just kicks people, bro. I don't think he's that class. I don't think he could lace the boots
On the
of
ball,
Nesta and Maldini.
Yeah, on the ball, he can't get nowhere near Ferdinand, Nesta, and Maldini. Not a chance.
I mean, he's
Not
just
a
no
chance.
nonsense centre back, which you want, but no, I'm not having him.
Yeah,
No,
that's if he can stay on the pitch for long enough.
that's what I mean. It's just
Well, he's,
so many factors. I could go into this for so long.
Right,
I've got what we're going 4-3-3, yeah.
4-3-3.
Yeah, 4-3-3.
Centre mid. I'm going to kick it off with Stevie G. Steven Gerrard's got to get in there.
He's in mine
Agree
as
with
well.
you. Agree with you.
Agreed.
No.
Just that one
2005
alone.
Istanbul. I mean, come on, you can't.
I'll rate him, and that was a very good final. But there's better players than Stevie G to play the Champions
No,
League.
there
Three
is.
midfielders. For one, Xavi, Iniesta, Zidane, all better players than him.
Well, I've got Zidane in mind.
I've got Zidane as well.
I've got Zidane in mind, but
I'd have to agree with Gerrard for his performances in the Champions League.
he
No,
proper stepped up.
Champions League.
No, but in other
Olympiacos
what
game
about-
as well.
Yeah, and when they got to the final that year, all right, they lost the final, but he was still smashing it that year as well.
So you're putting Stevie G in over Xavi and Iniesta?
No, I hear your
I am.
argument, Joe. I do, but I have to put Stevie G, man. He put the team on his back.
Bro, as these
Xavi and
podcasts go
Iniesta.
down, I actually get more and more bashed by you, man. I swear.
Xavi and Iniesta, they played in I get your argument, but
No, to Xavi and Iniesta. That's all you got to say.
no, I'm saying my three in the midfield is Stevie G, Zinedine
Figo.
Zidane, and Ronaldinho.
Kaka. Fucking hell,
Oh.
there's so many players.
There's so many
mate.
though.
Thomas Muller.
Who have I
Stevie
put?
G's got that heart, though, man.
Rivaldo.
Stevie G's got that heart,
man.
though.
I'm sorry, he did very well that season, and it was great that someone that passionate about his club gets to lift it with his boyhood club. But
Are you
mate,
just
this is
bitter
the
about the
best
FA Cup
Champions
goal?
League ever.
He
No,
is.
I'm rooting for that still. I'll kick him in the nuts if I ever saw him on road, but bro,
I think
he is not the greatest Champions League centre midfielder ever. He's not in that team for me.
I think
No way.
you've been
You put
outvoted.
Steven
though.
Gerrard
I've been
in another
outvoted.
team. You put Steven Gerrard in. You put Steven Gerrard in
Bro, he get in the squad, but he
a
ain't top 11.
Barcelona,
No
or
way.
you put Steven Gerrard in a.
Nah, he
Any
don't do it
team.
the same, man.
Yeah.
He does it 'cause
Any
he loves
team,
it.
any
He
team.
done it. He put the city on his back, man. And I rate him for that. But bro, he don't even come in the conversation with these players.
That's why he gets more praise because he had to put him on his back. When you've got better players around you, it's easier to look good in a better team.
Mate, how
He
are
dragged
you
them-
3-0
he dragged
down?
them to that
How are you
spot.
3-0 down at half time in a Champions League final? You come out and you win it for your.
You're giving him a
City.
spot off one game, bruv. This is the Champions League ever 11 ever. Am I
That's
going
how good
mad?
he was in that one game.
Yeah, that's
Come
how
on, man.
we've all
Alright,
agreed,
so
innit? It's got to go
we've
to
said for
majority,
Gerrard,
and we've
so
all
Gerrard.
got Gerrard in there.
That's all right. You go up to Liverpool and suck his toes.
I think he's actually in Glasgow. But yeah.
Wherever.
So Gerrard's in.
Unbelievable.
Zidane
Zidane's
for me
in
as
mine.
well.
Zidane's in for me. Joe.
I'm out of this conversation, mate. Whatever you lot think.
Have you not got Zidane in your...
Mark Noble in the Champions League 11 for me, mate.
Have you not got Zidane in your...
Of course I've got Zidane. I've got a brain, bruv. Are you mad? I still can't believe this is in here. I can't believe we're having this conversation. I honestly can't.
And I've got Ronaldinho as well. Come on,
I wouldn't do that.
That is
my third one's Pirlo.
I had him, but for me, Ronaldinho, man. Ronaldinho, Zidane, and Gerrard in the middle. Are you
Ronaldinho over Gerrard for me? Said it. Tell me, when has Steven Gerrard been the best player in the world?
All right, do you know what?
Let it go.
Wait, no, just tell me though, because this is the discussion, no?
All right, do you know what? I'm gonna throw a spanner in the works.
Has Gerrard ever been the best player in the world?
For 45 minutes against AC Milan in what was it, 2004?
No, ever across the season.
2005.
The year Dino won the Ballon d'Or. He was the best player in the world by a mile, a country mile.
I'm gonna throw a spanner in the works here, and I'm gonna say Ronaldinho, Zidane, and Pirlo, and I'll drop Gerrard.
Well, if you drop Gerrard, my argument's back in, and we ain't got a middle two then.
No, Tom said
no majority
Pirlo.
No more.
Yeah, but I'm not dropping Gerrard. I'm not dropping Gerrard.
All right,
No,
Gerrard's
so you got two Gerrard.
Gerrard's in.
Gerrard and Zidane are definitely in.
You lot are smoking, mate. It must be the weekend.
And then it's the third. Who was your third, Mark?
I'm just gonna get shouted at for this.
Here we go. Strap in.
I wanted to put in Goody.
If you say Frank Lampard, I'm about to fucking...
Yeah, I'm locking this call off if you say Frank Lampard. This is ended. We're calling it a day, and you ain't coming back.
I'll put Luka Modric in.
Okay.
No,
don't agree with you, but... I
don't agree, but yeah, I was looking at it, but no, I did not put Lampard in.
We shouldn't even put this out. This is an absolute farce.
I'm saying Ronaldinho.
Right.
This whole thing is a farce, mate. You're all lost.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to drop it, and I'm going to realise that the reason I did put it in is because I'm still bitter about 2009, and I'm going to put Iniesta in instead of Modric. Like, I've got to get over that goal.
Bloody hell. You've grown a brain.
So I'm going Iniesta, Gerrard, Zidane. Those are my three.
2/3 there.
Tom?
I had Pirlo, Gerrard, Zidane.
I had Ronaldinho, Zidane, and Gerrard.
So Zidane and Gerrard are definite, and then it's
does
just
my opinion actually matter? Let's be honest.
Of course it does.
So whatever you three think, that's what this is. I'm just getting.
Who was your third?
Zidane, Xavi, Iniesta. Best three midfielders.
Well, there you go. Iniesta then.
League. Yeah, Iniesta's in. I know that. Yeah.
So it's Gerrard, Zidane, Iniesta.
So it's you only lost out.
So one sec, just to confirm before we move on to strikers, you are telling me that Steven Gerrard was a better midfielder than Xavi. Just confirm that, and we'll move.
I'd say that all day.
Yes.
Bro, Gerrard did things Xavi could not do.
Yeah, but can we pin a link to Specsavers at the bottom of the description, please?
I'll be the blindest one here.
Exactly. That's the worrying thing.
Nah, I'd have Gerrard above Xavi all day.
I don't know.
Level? On what level? He does
everything
level. Better than Gerrard. Everything.
What? Apart from tackle, header.
He's nailed that 5-yard pass to the side, mate. Got it down to a T.
You know what?
He doesn't strike a ball as good as Gerrard.
This is much better now. Let's just carry on. I can't even say.
There's no way that Xavi has banged some goals, the same sort of goals that Gerrard has scored. No way.
Nah, there's not. He ain't done what Gerrard's done. He ain't
got them tackers. He ain't got them 50-yard pingers.
Just give me a thumbs up when you're on the strikers, yeah?
All right, so we're going for Casillas in goal, Ashley Cole,
left back,
Maldini, Nesta, Philip Lahm.
Yeah.
And then we're going Stevie G.
Yeah.
Which is obviously disgusted, Joe. Look at him. He can't.
I can't hear. I genuinely can't hear you. When you're on the strikers, let me know, and I'll put my headphones back in.
And Zinedine Zidane.
Yeah.
We're on the strikers, Joe.
We're on the strikers. All right, let's start with the
worst thing is I know what's coming here as well.
Right, strikers, I think there's two that we can't even argue with.
Messi and Ronaldo.
Yeah, and then this is going to be where it gets fun. Has anyone not got Messi and Ronaldo?
No.
Good, because I'm going to get chucked from the group then, isn't it?
Because if you have, we're not friends anymore, yeah. Number 3, here we go. This has been the discussion of the day. Tom?
Well, I think Henry. I don't care. I'll say it. I think Henry.
I think you're wrong.
Well, you would say that.
Joe?
I don't pass caring, mate. I'm not going to lie to you. I really don't know. I mean, if you're going off stats, then Raul is obviously the third highest. But, I mean, Tom did make a point. He was pretty boring. But I'm not putting him in there. I'm putting him in there to do what the JD says, which is score goals. And that's what he did. And he scored the most of them as a number 9. So, but for me, personally, I think Lewandowski is the number 9 in that team.
Mark?
Curveball. I say you put Ronaldo as your number 9, and then you put Ronaldinho on the side. But I've just seen you can't.
Yeah, oh no, I'll take that. I'll take that.
There you go.
Ooh. Mark?
Yeah,
That is why you're here. I am with you, bro. Ronaldinho makes the cut. Henry doesn't. Ronaldo through the middle.
I just want to say right now, quickly, if we were just to judge like the strikers, Henry doesn't even make the 3. If we're talking Champions League, you've got to put Didier above him. You've got to put Lewandowski above him.
I'm not.
Who else is on this list?
Bro,
do you know what, Mark? Leave the conversation.
I'm with Mark, 100%. How is Henry above any of them strikers?
Henry's a better
part of the Champions League. Part of the Champions League is
he's not a better player.
Henry's above. Henry is above Drogba in the Champions League.
No. Because when it comes to Champions League, you've got to put the final into it because that's when the pressure is on, and that's when certain people, bottle jobs, can't hide behind their stats because they go up against the top teams and the top people. And
he's won it though.
Yeah, he won it from like we had to get carried by Messi. Probably
So
the reason
what?
why
He still
Messi's
won
struggling
it.
now.
He still won it.
He didn't
Like,
play in
there's
the
winning.
semi.
There's
He didn't score in the final. He didn't do anything.
What about Sammy Eto'o?
He's above Drogba. He's above Henry in this discussion.
I'm with Mark, bro. I'm with Mark.
There's so many players in the list,
the Champions League, and
Del Piero
winning it. Like when you
Eto'o.
put a team on your back, you score them goals. Yeah.
If you want to talk stats, Benzema.
Bale scored some winning goals in Champions League finals. Bale
that over kicks the greatest.
The greatest goal. Like Bale is above Henry when I'm rating a Champions League team.
How you can say when it comes to the Champions League, not player. I know you want to just elbow Henry there any way you can. When it comes to the Champions League, how is Henry one of the best? Honestly, what has he done in the Champions League?
He
won it with the Barcelona team. That's what he
dragged you to the final with your Invincibles team. How is that dragging?
And then he was the one who scored the best goal. If after Bale's goal, his goal was probably the next best goal. Where he dribbles around the whole Real Madrid team.
His goal is better than Zidane's goal.
Ronaldo's goal for Real Madrid against Man United was better than that.
Ronaldo's overhead kick against Juventus. You're telling me all these goals that Henry's goal was better?
Was better than Henry's. 100%.
Henry's goal was very good as well.
No one's saying
he scored. You're going to like he scored goals in the Champions League. You're going to like he scored loads of goals. Well,
but there's plenty of other players that have scored more.
Because he ain't scored in
Van Nistelrooy is not even in the list. He scored more.
Because he ain't scored in the final.
Yeah, but he's goals to games.
That's what you're saying. In the final.
You're moving the goalposts.
Yeah. No, I'm saying.
Top 11.
That's what you are basing it off.
All right. So has Henry scored in the final?
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what you are saying. Drogba's better because he scored in the final.
I'm saying that should count towards something. He scored when they battered. Like, when his team needed him to score, when everything was looking shit, Drogba stepped up, scored the header. Later on, he steps up and scores that penalty.
I think
when it comes down to
I think two people in this conversation are desperately trying to get one of their players in the team.
I'm not even trying to get Drogba in the team. I'm just trying to make sure that Henry doesn't step foot in the team. There's a difference.
Mate, I can't even bother to argue about this because the fact that you're saying that Drogba is better than Henry is just unbelievable.
In the Champions League,
I'm not going to lie, I don't think I agree with that.
Yeah, that's unbelievable. Even in the Champions League, in any league.
I don't like to blow smoke up Gooners.
In any league.
I'm not having it.
If there was a Hackney on a Sunday morning, Drogba's not better than him. If they was at the Champions League final, Drogba's still not a better player than him.
I'll tell you what, Drogba's definitely the best player out of them two in Champions League finals.
Who would you rather? If you were a defender, who would you rather?
What, that same Champions League final when he got himself sent off? That one.
All right, I've got one.
He didn't even end the game on the pitch.
I've got a discussion for everyone. If you was picking a team to play in the Champions League final tomorrow, would you pick Henry or would you pick? Who would you pick? Would you pick Henry? Because I wouldn't pick Henry.
I'd pick Lewandowski all day. Lewandowski. Right now,
Lewandowski's a
first
shout.
number 9, straight in.
Van Nistelrooy is a shout. Van Nistelrooy is a shout.
Lewandowski is the best number 9 right now, and potentially ever.
It's arguable. It's definitely an argument to be had. I'm with you, bro. I hear that.
Yeah. Well, when it came to my choice, I put R7 there. But if I was to pick any striker to go in for a game, I'd pick R9 first. All day, every day. But his Champions League record isn't great, so he couldn't really make the team here. That's like a different discussion.
Yeah, that was good.
Oh yeah.
That was good.
Let's be honest, no one would call on Henry though.
I would.
Why?
Of course his boyfriend would.
He'd picking the top 11 Champions League. He'd have him, Bergkamp and Overmars in there. Let's be fair.
No, I just told you I'd have Messi, Ronaldo, Henry.
Okay, cool. So it's Messi, Ronaldo.
I mean, you're not going to argue with that front three against anyone, are you? Let's be fair. I don't know who you support and who you pick. Them three are deadly. But I think the number 9 here is definitely going to come down to personal preference, and my personal preference is correct.
I'm happy to go with Ronaldo through the middle, Messi, Ronaldinho. So then I think
I will take that.
Yeah.
Let's be honest, that's unstoppable.
That's not bad.
No, that's not bad.
It's not bad. It's probably like the second best thing you could do, but whatever. If you might want to do that.
Should we go through subs? 3 subs.
Oh God.
Thomas
Muller has to be in there for me.
Yeah, Thomas Muller, Xavi, and
yeah, you get that Xavi in there.
Yeah, and he does deserve a spot.
And I'm getting Frank Lampard in there. I'm going to squeeze him in.
No.
You're telling me Frank Lampard gets on the subject before Henry? No.
Frank Lampard scored the final.
Henry striker sub. Yeah, I'll take that. Henry definitely.
All right, so Xavi.
And no, if he's not starting, then he's a sub. I don't care what anyone says.
I'm not having Henry on the bench. I'm having another striker on the bench. I'm having a striker who scored in the final.
Oh my God.
I don't care. I'm pulling my child up. Henry is not setting foot in this team.
What is your hatred?
I will fully leave this conversation.
Mark's grown a beard and started putting his foot down. That's it.
Mark put his big boy pants on today, innit? He's I'm not having it.
I'm not having a man who can't score in Champions League finals anywhere near. I'm having Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
Did he even play in a Champions League final?
Yeah, he scored with he definitely didn't score. He played with Arsenal when he went missing, and then he played.
Bro, we had 10 men. We had 10 men.
He had plenty of chances when you had 11 men on the pitch.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't because we had 10 men after about 15 minutes.
Yeah, well, I definitely remember him having a couple of chances that he should have finished, and he would have finished if the pressure didn't get to him. He missed.
I'm looking at the strikers they've got picked here. I'd have Shevchenko above Henry if you could talk in Champions League. I'd have Rooney above Henry. I'd have Rivaldo. I'd definitely have Raul. All right, Morientes, I missed that one out. Not having Mandzukic. I'm being fair. Lewandowski above him. Inzaghi above him.
He's your doppelganger, by the way.
Who?
What's that?
Mark looks like Mandzukic.
Oh no, I went through this.
Mandzukic and Chris Coleman's love child, innit?
Actually, ever look at Mandzukic? Tell me you don't look like Mark. I called this before.
I showed Beck some photos of all the different people, and Mandzukic didn't make the cut.
All right,
you didn't think he looked like you?
She said I look like Ronaldo, mate. R7. What can I say?
She wears glasses as well, doesn't she?
Plans of that.
Tell her to check the link in the description afterwards, mate.
Oh yeah. So yeah, that's our UEFA Champions League all-time 11. Casillas, Nesta, Maldini, Philip Lahm, Ashley Cole, Steven Gerrard, Iniesta, Zinedine Zidane,
Lionel Messi,
Ronaldinho.
I don't know why, but Ashley Cole just seems wrong in that team for me. But there you go.
Who would you put above him?
Ashley Cole was
Roberto Carlos, mate, all day. I'm
with Roberto Carlos as well, man.
I'll take Ashley Cole, but I don't think you can compare them to as players, if I'm honest with you.
I think people forget just how good Ashley Cole was.
No, I don't. But I think you cannot compare him to Roberto. Roberto Carlos.
It doesn't matter. I saw Ashley Cole used
to because he's Brazilian and he's got a fancy name. He should
and he scored a really good free kick.
Please, before you try and come up with those, check the stats. Please check the stats before.
He got the assist for Zinedine's great. He got the assist for Zinedine's great volley in the Champions League.
I wonder how much football you have actually watched over the years.
Is that really an assist you should be proud of? The ball came out from like
as Joe says, it come down with snow on it. But that left foot, yeah.
I'm actually starting to doubt how much football you when you lot started watching football. I really do.
I said Roberto Carlos.
The Champions League didn't start when you started getting hair down there.
Listen, I think
it's not our fault that you're like 17 years older than us.
I think it's fair that Ashley Cole's in there. To be honest with you, I think when you watch Ashley Cole, some games, he's unbelievable. Like the games when he's had Ronaldo playing against Ronaldo, who was at his peak, he's had him in his back pocket on more than one occasion.
Well, anyways,
Roberto Carlos, mate. It's Roberto Carlos.
It's just
Joe's googling pictures of Roberto Carlos right now.
I am. He's going on with poster next to the Canio, mate.
Anyway, inventor of the scissor kick.
That's our
team of the season.
All-time Champions League starting 11 with a couple.
And even
of
on the subs, Henry made fuck all. Just know that.
It's been good. It's been fun. Inside the White Lines. Hope you enjoyed it. Big up for listening. We'll catch you again soon.
Yeah, in a bit. Henry was a stat padder.